What does it actually take to reach 100,000 subscribers on YouTube? That is what we're hopping into. I'll show you exactly what I did to reach that result, as well as getting into other things like your questions that you might have regarding YouTube. And we just want to jump right into it. As someone who's hit 100,000 subscribers, something I think that might be valuable is not just my opinion as to why I hit 100,000 subscribers. Anyone can share their opinion as to why, but what does the actual data show? And that is what I want to share with you in this stream. I want to show you what videos actually resulted in me getting to this point. What were those topics on? Different things like that to help you reach that goal. And I can already see we got some people in the chat here. We've got Nocturnal here. We have Damfriar here as well. We have Animal Videos Kid. I hope you're ready for your birthday dance that we're doing later in this stream. I didn't forget about you. So glad you guys are all here. We got Austin here, and we're going to jump right into this training. You showed up. If you need to rewatch this, I will have chapters for this down below. But what does the hard data say about how to grow your YouTube channel? And that is what I want to show you here. So I'm actually going to flip over to my screen here. I have it zoomed in, so it's a lot easier for you guys to see what's going on. I'll actually go off to the side here like this. And what this is, just to zoom out a little bit, this is my lifetime analytics. And the reason I want to share this with you guys, especially my analytics, is like I want you to see everything that's going on behind the scenes. You know, lifetime of this channel, 123,000 subscribers, $42,000 in revenue, 12.5 million views, 405,000 hours of watch time. Now, what I'm looking at is I'm clicking this advanced mode button over here. And so when I click on this, it is showing me all of my videos here, which one of these videos got me the most views, which one of these videos got me the most subscribers. It shows it all. So this is the actual data. This is what has actually gotten me to this point. And what this data shows, and I'm going to zoom in again just so it's easier for everyone to see. Here are my top videos that got me subscribers. We have this one here, obviously. This is my main CapCut tutorial from 2020, resulted in 22,000 subscribers, 17.9% of all my subscribers from my channel. Then we have 7 advanced editing tips. This got me doing a follow-up because this was the first main video. I saw it take off. This is October 5th, 2020. I then went to the advanced one, November 28th, 2020. So once I saw it got like 5,000 to 10,000 views initially, I was like, I better make a part 2. So the next month, right from October to November, I put out another tutorial. And that resulted in an additional 14,577 subscribers. So just these 2 videos, you add up those percentages, that's about a little over 29%, I want to say, if my math is correct, of subscribers that I gained just from these 2 videos. And a lot of times people watch this video and then this was the next video they watched. So when I saw the success of this one, I did a follow-up video to it, and that resulted in 29% of the subscribers that I've gotten from this channel. Some of the other ones, and I'll get to the point I'm trying to get at here. Next ones, just this simple how to add music in CapCut. Like anyone could probably open up CapCut, spend 2 to 3 minutes figuring out how on earth to add music, create this video, and it got 4,000 subscribers. Just like that. How to green screen. This got 3,000. 7 advanced editing tips in InShot got 6,600. And what you're going to notice is a huge pattern here between the type of content I'm making versus the subscribers I'm getting. That pattern is tutorial content, because what happens, there's 3 billion searches done on YouTube every single month. So with 3 billion searches every single month, there are always going to be traffic going towards tutorials. Always. There's always people searching how to do certain things. It doesn't have to be video editing. It can be in any single niche, whether that's gaming, whether that is makeup, whether that's homesteading. There are always people looking for things. They're looking for tutorials. They're trying to learn something new. and they'll watch a video. And if they find out that your channel talks about this more often, people are going to subscribe. Or if you make one tutorial and turn it into a playlist where it's, here's the basic tutorial, here's the advanced tutorial, oh, by the way, here's how you green screen and all these other things. Now you get people down a rabbit hole where they're just consuming your content endlessly, which results in them subscribing. And that's kind of what happened with the first two. The first two here was just one video that I saw perform, and I made a follow-up for it. And that resulted in like 29% of my entire channel subscribers. So tutorial content's huge. And I know I talk about that a lot, and I think everyone should be taking advantage of it. Even if it's something you're not hugely passionate about, but you just want to get monetized, and then you want to kind of change your content less on tutorials, maybe more into entertainment, maybe more into just other topics you want to talk about, you can do that. But you can use tutorials to get you to that monetization point where you might be able to have a merch shop on your YouTube channel, or a Shopify store. That is something new YouTube just introduced. You can now have your own store on your YouTube channel where you can sell your own products, but you have to get to that monetization point first. All you need are a few good tutorials to take you there, and poof, you're at this spot where you're monetized, you're making money. And even if you don't like tutorials, it can be a pathway to get there. Let me know what you guys think of this. I'm giving you guys my best analytics here, trying to, help you out as much as possible. And on that note of helping you guys out, I actually have been doing something behind the scenes, and get ready for this. Drum roll, please. We now have a ebook out called The YouTube Shortcut. It's 99 cents. It's 25 pages. It is 7 of the most important things I've learned on my journey to 100,000 subscribers. And I just wanted something in writing explaining exactly all the things I implemented, which one of those 7 tips I give in this ebook is solve people's problems, because that is literally how I got to where I was. I just solved people's problems. I knew people were searching for this. I did some research. I started typing into that YouTube search bar, and I was like, okay, I can see this is filling up in that YouTube search bar. I look at the top videos and I can tell that, oh, these top videos, they're getting a lot of views, but that channel doesn't have a lot of subscribers. And so poof, okay, I'm going to make a video like that, and I'm going to compare my thumbnail to their thumbnail and make sure my thumbnail performs the best. And I'm going to make my title more persuasive. And oh, look, they made that video 3 years ago. Here, let me go and put this as the 2020 update or the 2022 update, so people will click on my video over someone else's. And so, you just solve people's problems and persuade them to click on your video over someone else's. Huge. And that's probably why I keep, saying those types of things, because I know it's so valuable. And that's just one of the 7 things I've learned. You can actually probably get this book for free. I'm going to find a way, but if you go, this book is part of the Kindle Unlimited program. So if you sign up for a free trial of Kindle Unlimited, you'll get access to this book for free. So you even have to pay for it. I mainly have it on Kindle because it's a lot easier to read on that platform versus just sending you like a Google Docs link, because that'd be kind of weird to read it in there versus like the nice Kindle app where you can have the night mode and all those types of things. So it's not really a for-profit book. I'm selling it for 99 cents. So definitely check it out. I want you to grow your YouTube channel. And so I need to put something together where it's like, implement this and you're going to get results. So hopefully check that out. But yes, that's why I'm sharing my analytics with you guys. I want you guys to see that, that's how I got to where I was. It was all these tutorial content, 22,000 subscribers, 14,000. And this thumbnail, let me just see if we can zoom out a bit, just so you can see the thumbnail a little better here. This isn't a world-class thumbnail. This isn't. It was made for free. I did not have paid software to make this thumbnail. I literally used a background eraser, and I used my finger, and I rubbed the screen with my finger to make the thumbnail. So it's like rubbing away, using free software. Use Fonto to make the thumbnail, so I could go that route. And yeah, It's not that impressive. It was just a very simple and clear to the point thumbnail, and that got me 22,000 subscribers. Do you want the same? Let me know in the chat. Utilize these. I'd love to see some questions that you guys have regarding this, and also just see who's all in the chat, because we got Annette in here. EM Gaming 08, how is it going? Shout outs aren't always the greatest thing, though, I will say, sir. I've shouted out my own brother on this channel, and I think he got like 5 or 10 people over to him out of all my followers. So if I can't even get my own brother subscribers with a shout out, you know, they're not the greatest. They won't transform your channel, but there's a shout out for you, sir. Let's see here. We got Ray here. Nice to see you. Kevin. Kevin's in the chat, everyone. Everyone say what's up, Kevin. It's nice to see you, sir. Let's see. Hey, we got Polaris here. I have a gaming tutorial / walkthrough coming out on Friday, and it's a pretty good currently trending game. Yes, excellent. That is exactly what you want to do. If it's trending right now, it's a game. I actually did a video a while ago on Among Us. So back when that was starting to get trendy, okay? And I just told my story about this. Maybe I'll share it again so people can watch it. But I did this back when the game came out. What happened was I downloaded Among Us, and I was like, oh, shoot, how do I do these tasks? There wasn't even a tutorial for Among Us like in the game. You just get thrown into a public game, and you're like, how do I do some of these tasks? I don't know how to complete them, and I don't want to let my teammates down. So I go to YouTube to watch a tutorial, and what did I find? Someone with a brand new channel. They just uploaded 3 videos, and it was just some how to play Among Us and some advanced, tips for playing Among Us as the imposter. Okay. They got 26,000 subscribers in 2 months. 2 months, brand new channel, 26,000 subscribers. That is nuts. And all they did was they saw a game that was trending and taking up, and they made tutorials around it, and they've grown. Now, they don't even have to keep doing tutorials because the people who subscribed were interested in the game. They're trying to play a game. So what's going to happen when you upload gaming content that's just not tutorials? You've got people who are interested in the game. Now, that doesn't mean you get to just, upload 4 hours of gameplay of you just playing and there's no commentary. Yes, your topic matters. Telling a story while playing the game matters, where, maybe you have a goal that you're trying to do or something like that. Or maybe you're just trolling people in Among Us and you're the imposter and you just don't kill anyone and everyone just kind of runs around and does nothing. Like, you have to have a unique thing where you're either entertaining someone or you're adding value or you have this like high skill set, but still capitalize on those tutorials. Just make a few to get the right audience to your channel. And then you have that community who's already interested in that game and they can watch the content. Huge. Let me know how it goes. I'm really excited for you. That's going to be awesome. And I do, for those who heard the little horn that played before, let me no, I did the drum roll. I have now a horn too. Oh, wait. Yeah, we got the soundboard set up. I have the music set up. I came prepared. I have in my hand the magic remote. So we are ready now. I finally have music hooked up, especially for you animal videos kid. So I'm really excited about that too, because I've wanted to get music working on here for so long. All right, let's keep going through the chat here. Oh, here we go. Abraham says, okay, I'll take my channel seriously now. Well, I use Canva as my thumbnail. So please, what software do you use for your thumbnails? I still use Canva quite often, especially for my backgrounds. Speaking of which, if you want 20 free backgrounds on me for Canva, I've already made these pre-designed custom thumbnail backdrops. You can get them for free. I have a link down below. And they're just yours. You just kind of sign into your account through my template, and then it adds it to your Canva account, and you can use the templates, customize them, add things to them, do whatever you want. They're yours. And since they were made in Canva, like I don't own them. No one owns them. It's just, free designs in Canva. So if you haven't gotten those yet, They're down below in the description. You can download those thumbnail presets. Super useful. And I still use those. I still get those thumbnail presets and use them in my backdrops. If you're using Canva, it's great. Especially if you get the premium version, because then you can remove the background off of yourself. So you can have a colorful background if that works for your niche. You know, you see other people in your niche doing the colorful backdrops, definitely do the same. But Canva is a great place to start. I've now moved on to Photoshop, which Photoshop is amazing. I'm obsessed with Photoshop right now. And it's just next level. There's so many things you can do. I can take pictures in RAW on my camera, so it's really high quality, and then put it into Photoshop, and it allows me to have like the most customization within there. And there's just a lot of great tools. So I'm now on Photoshop, but I still use Canva for my backdrops just because, or even elements like adding an arrow or finding a, you know, different photos and elements to add into my thumbnails. Great resource. So I still pay for the premium version of Canva, even though I also pay for Photoshop. So if you're on Canva, it's a great place to start. But you know, if you can get into Photoshop and you can afford a Photoshop, I would start learning it. Hopefully, because I've now kind of gotten used to making thumbnails in Photoshop, hopefully I'll make a video going through that whole process shortly. But yeah, keep using Canva. It's a great resource. We got Sola Flower University in here. Nice to see you. We don't all need shout outs, people. Like I said, when I shouted out my own brother, he got like 5 to 10 subscribers. You'd think that my followers would be so loyal to support my own brother, and they didn't. They didn't. Why are they going to support a random stranger just because I pulled their comment up and said, shout out to you? There's better ways to grow your YouTube channel, and that's tutorials. Out of my whole subscriber list, 0 of that came from shout outs, or at least I would think 0. I don't think anyone really shouted me out ever. So it's not going to grow your channel. It's not going to transform your life. Yeah, it's just not going to happen. Ooh, we got a Call of Duty mobile player. We gotta squad up. I will beat you in a 1v1 quick scoping battle. My username is Colin Michael. I think it's like capital C, capital M, or maybe it's lowercase c and lowercase m, but it's Colin Michael. You should totally friend me. I'll beat you. I have a video coming soon as a gamer, as a tutorial for Call of Duty Mobile on how to use the broken gunsmith for shotgun for Battle Royale, because I feel like that's trending for the, you know, the COD mobile community. That sounds awesome. I love finding broken things and using them because, you know, if I can, you know, every time a season comes out for that game, there's always something broken and then everyone's using it. So yeah, definitely do that. You know, depending how you know, the topic sounds great, but what's really going to come down to it is how you're going to title that video and how you're going to make that thumbnail and where you're going to share it. I know there's some Call of Duty mobile groups on Facebook. I was a part of those. Where people are always sharing different things. You could potentially share it there. Some of them have like a no spam policy. I'm sure some don't, but you could probably share it there and be like, you know, just sharing this to add value to the community, but here's how you do the broken gunsmith, you know, shotgun thing. And poof. Now you have, you know, a group of 30,000 people who might potentially click on the video and then might potentially subscribe. But also make sure you get to the point, and I would at least do a voiceover or do the little thing like I like to do where I show my face in the corner or something like that. Because don't just do the text on screen. I've seen some people for Call of Duty Mobile just throw text up on the screen. And people don't like those videos. They want at least a voiceover, something telling them, you know, this is what I'm doing. I click this, that, and the other. Not to dictate how you do your tutorials. I just want you, when you make this, to totally destroy it and like get a lot of that COD mobile community over to your YouTube channel. But I love the topic idea, you know, and those are things that are unique. You're not just uploading gameplay. Anyone can find gameplay. If you are adding value to a community, whether that's gaming, whether that's any other community, if you are adding value to the community, that's huge. And that's what's going to attract people. And when people are satisfied with that video, that's how YouTube works. When it sees that viewers with certain viewing habits are satisfied with a video, it shares it out to other people with similar viewing habits. So if you satisfy the Call of Duty mobile community, which means getting them to click on your videos and watch them till the end, even if watching it till the end is 2 minutes or 10 minutes, it doesn't matter. As long as they get to the end of that video, YouTube sees that and they're like, oh, let's recommend it to other COD mobile players that we see watching COD mobile videos. Boom, boom, boom. You're right in front of your audience. So super excited for you too. You've got this. Let's see how you go live. So I use StreamYard. That's what I use for my software. If you want to try it out for free, link down below. Doesn't cost you anything. You can use StreamYard for totally free. I have the premium version, so I have like cloud storage. So if I want, I can, save these videos and be able to use them elsewhere. But you can totally just use the free version starting out now and start live streaming. And it also allows me to bring up the comments here on screen, which is really nice. It's a nice way to engage with you guys. So yeah, I use StreamYard. Hey, what's up, Colin? Can you do a flip clip? I'm not sure what a flip clip is. Let's see. Hey, Colin, I'm almost to 30 subs. Thank you, because you told me to look what people post about their pets, and that's what I do now. Sweet. That's awesome. And probably the hardest part, I will say, is getting past your first 100 subscribers. Hardest thing in the world. Once you're past the first 100, things become a whole lot easier. Probably part of that, too, is YouTube starting to learn what viewers enjoy your content the most. Because if you upload from a blank channel, it could be a little bit difficult for YouTube to figure out who the right person this is, this content's for, and put it right in front of them. So, but awesome. What is the best advice you can give someone who has 400 subscribers? So the best advice I would give you, one, don't quit. Do not quit now. Keep going. You already got the 400 subscribers. You got to keep that momentum going. My biggest mistake as a content creator was giving up multiple times. I would put out a bunch of content. I'd post every single week for months. And then I wouldn't see a dramatic increase, and I'll, get discouraged, and I would quit. And then I'd be done for 6 months to a year. And then I would start up again, post a bunch of videos, quit again. Don't do that. You just keep going at it. But also at the same time, don't just do the exact same thing over and over and expect different results. You need to find ways to improve. You need to experiment and try different things, and find what is going to work for your niche, for your audience. The little hack to that is to study your competitors. If you look at what your competitors are doing, similar audiences, look at their top videos, look at their thumbnails, look at their titles, look at their hook. This is all stuff I talk about in my YouTube book. It's one of the 7 things there. I just give you guys 2 of the 7 things in this book, mainly because it's literally everything you guys should do to grow your audience. But one of those things is to study your competitors and look at what's working for them. Because if they've already gone through all the work, they were at 0 and now they're at, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, maybe even bigger. Some of the competitors I'm looking at, they're in the million subscriber range. And so what I do is I look at their top videos. What are those topics they were talking about? Obviously, my audience is interested in those topics. How do they design their thumbnails? How do they hook the viewer in? What's their editing style? Do they have a really long, boring intro, or do they just jump right into the content? Study your competitors and use that information to help grow your own channel. You're not copying them 100% and stealing everything, making the exact same videos. And you're not just, using Google to record the audio so you have your own script of exactly what they say word for word. You're not doing that. But you're taking inspiration. You're like, I see a pattern between all my competitors that, oh, look, all of my competitors use a colorful background. I better do the same because that's obviously working for this niche. Or maybe you'll find out, oh, my competitors don't have all these artificial backgrounds. They just take, really sharp, natural photos that look professional. Well, then you need to do the same if that is what is working for that audience, because success leaves clues. When you follow what successful people have done on the platform, I grew to 1,000 followers on TikTok in 1 week, and I'll forever brag about this. And the way I did it is I looked at the competitors in my same niche. I looked up hashtags, and I was like, oh, I can see that, for editing on a mobile phone, people are doing these different types of effects. I'll replicate that and do something similar, but with a phone. And so I did that, and poof, I was at 1,000 followers in 7 days. I just followed what the competitors were doing. I took inspiration from that and made it my own, and that allowed me to grow my channel. So hopefully that's helpful. Stay consistent. Look at what your competitors are doing. And if possible, if you got 99 cents to spare, pick up my book. It is going to literally show you exactly what you need to do. It's on Amazon. You search the YouTube shortcut. It'll pop right up. Again, if you want to read it for free, if you don't have 99 cents to spend, I'm telling you, you're not making money off of this. I make 35 cents off of every copy. I'm not out to steal your money. But if you can't afford that, you can get a free Kindle Unlimited subscription for 30 days, and be able to read it for free. So, and the reason I'm promoting it so much is I want you guys to take this information and win with YouTube. And I lay it out to the best of my abilities in this book. So, hopefully that'll get you past that 400. I want to see you get monetized. That'd be awesome. And yes, let's go. The music is set up. I have Epidemic Sound hooked up, ready to play music. I've got this ready. Whether someone does a super chat or we just wait till the end and have a music party, one way or another, we're doing it. All right. Hey, I'm about to post my first video on my first day of school on August 29th. Let's go. Way to go. Posting your first video. It's a hard step to take. So awesome. Glad you're doing that. Hello, if this is welcome. Let's see. Just because I already gave advice on the 400 subscribers, same thing applies to you with 200 subscribers. So same question there. Let's see. Thank you, EM Gaming. I appreciate it. I want you guys to come here and get awesome value. And keep in mind, everyone here, next week is the channel roast. If you want your channel roast and destroyed, and hopefully in a non-discouraging way, I'm probably going to have fun with it, but channel roast will be next week. If you want your channel roast, be sure to show up. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. So normally I do channel reviews once a month. This month around, if you submit your channel, I'm going to be picking it apart hardcore. I'm a really nice guy. I'm Midwest nice. So I'll know how hard I can go per se. I'm not going to be a Ray William Johnson and have a whole bunch of burns I might be able to do, but channel roast, it's going to happen coming up. So, and I know there's a lot of you out there who are super excited for it. So should be a fun time. What free editing software would you recommend for a crappy laptop for like 1 hour Twitch streams? So, well, actually, let me tell you this. I plan on buying a crappy laptop soon and making a video on, just editing on a crappy laptop is going to be like, it'll be a more enticing topic idea or title than that, but it's in my, ideas list there where I want to buy a super cheap computer and see how would I edit with this. So that will be coming out eventually. But what you could do, there'd be two options. Number one, there are a lot of like free editing softwares out there. I'm trying to think of some that came off of my head. I'll have to take a look. But if you search like best free basic video editor, you'll find those like list blogs where they list out all of them. There's some really simple ones that don't like have a ton of advanced features. They're just a very basic, here's how I connect clips, maybe add text and music, and that's about it. which would be great because if you have a low power computer, you'd be able to edit with that, relatively easily, because it's not taking as much power. So that'd be one option. Find what those ones are. I'll probably end up doing a video. Like I said, I'm probably going to do a video on it to help you guys out, because I know some of you are working on low cost gear. But the second option would be to use like a web-based a web-based video editor, because then it's just using your internet connection and not actually the power of your computer. One we've featured on this channel is InVideo. They've been the sponsor of a few videos, but their software, it's all web-based. You can actually start editing with it for free. You don't actually have to pay for the software per se. You can get started right away, and you just upload your clips into their editor using your internet connection. And then you just do all the editing through the website. So it makes it really, really easy. There's a few other companies out there that do similarly, but obviously I'm going to bring up, the person who's been sponsoring our channel. But also because I think it's a really good editor. There's a lot of great stuff. If you end up paying for it, you get access to stock footage, 1080p exporting, all that stuff. But those would be the two options I'd recommend. Do one or the other. Because you got to work with what you got. And if it's a lower cost, crappy laptop, that's what you got to do. But it's doable. You can totally do it though. Let's see. Am I that far behind? Holy cow. I'm 13 minutes behind with the comments. I'll try and catch up. That's right. We're 1v1ing. One of these days, I'll figure out how to hook my iPad up to the stream at the same time. And we'll have a gaming stream one of these days. Absolutely, we'll do 1v1s. I'll know. I haven't been in my friends list for a while, but I don't think it's backed up. Send me a friend request. Again, name's Colin Michael on there, man. That spelt that way or all lowercase, one of the two. Just look for the guy who's a level 150. He probably has my same face as the image. All right. Let's see. Catch it up to the comments. Here's one I can answer quick. Is it good to go live on mobile? Yes, it's still good to go live. If that's what you have and you don't have technically you can use StreamYard from your phone. So if you go to, you can create that free account and you can actually pull comments up right from your phone. But you could also just use the built-in YouTube, go live button. It's a great way to talk to your audience, which is why I do it every single week here. Let's see. Catching up. All right. I'm totally caught up. Yes. Bonkers has 400 subscribers now. Let's go. And we've got Reagan in here. Nice to see you. Awesome. All right. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Cooker, what's up, Colin? Can you do a Flap-A-Clip and Blender tutorial? Potentially. I was actually talking to a friend of mine, and some of these bigger thumbnail makers, like for the gigantic channel, like Mr. Beast type channels or similar ones, they've apparently been using Blender to make backgrounds and different things like that for thumbnails. So I've had the thought of potentially learning Blender to make better thumbnails and use those tools. So it could potentially come out. But if I'm being honest, it probably wouldn't be super soon because, with my niche, I'm helping new creators, create content. New creators aren't probably going to be using like Blender or different things like that. They're probably using Canva or at the max Photoshop, because that's even where I'm at. I'm using Photoshop. But potentially we might get into Blender. We might get into some more advanced thumbnail design things where I might teach Blender. But yeah. This is a perfect question. How do you know much? Did you go to college? I did not go to college. I have no educational, background other than YouTube. And the reason this is a great question is you shouldn't think that you need to go to college if you want to get into this. Like some people think, oh, I should go to film school, or I've even seen some colleges kind of start, catering their content, their their curriculums towards like social media and, you know, different things like that. You don't need to. We are in the information age. You can learn absolutely everything for free online. You know, regardless. Some of that information might be good information. Some of it might be bad, but you know, you can kind of sort through all the content online, and try things out and learn from experience, and be able to learn so much. So whether you want to learn filmmaking, whether you want to learn editing, or how to grow on YouTube, or, you know, anything like that, you know, that information is out there, both free, you know, and semi paid. But then again, there's libraries. Back when I couldn't afford as much, you know, and I was, you know, not as financially well, I went to the library because it was free, and I read business books. I read things on how to start side hustles. There's even apps that you can download, where you can connect your library card to and be able to just read from your home without having to travel to a library and back. I know gas is kind of crazy. Maybe some of you guys don't even have vehicles. All you have to do is get to the library once to get a library card, and then you can, you know, rent books from the library and return them right from your phone, and be able to gather knowledge and information that you can apply, you know, to whatever you're trying to achieve, whether that's to turn YouTube into a business, where you can get books on business and learn that whole aspect. Or if you're just, you know, trying to, you know, have fun and grow a YouTube channel, you could just read the YouTube growth content, and learn about, you know, different ways you can grow your YouTube channel, how to maximize that, you know, whatever you're trying to achieve. But I will say I'm a bigger believer in totally skipping college, unless, you know, you need to go to college, like a lawyer or a doctor or something like that. But we're in the information age, and also an age where experience is more important than a piece of paper. And if you can just get started, even if it's for free or anything like that, you know, you can build experience. You can learn everything online. Yeah, that's my thoughts there. How to join for channel roasts. It'll be next week, Saturday, 8 o'clock. Don't miss it. It's gonna be a blast. So yeah, 8 p.m. Central Time. I am Central Time. So when I said 8 p.m., I might have thrown some of you guys off, but I am Central Time, Chicago time. So that's when that'll be going down. Should be a blast. A few quick questions from EM Gaming again. What would be a good cheap gaming setup? I don't know per se. As I'm not really a gaming channel, but I'm sure there's some pretty good videos out there on like a cheap gaming setup. But usually with gaming, you want like normally you need like more money to get the faster, you know, processors and stuff. But I guess it all depends what games you're playing too. You know, if you're playing, you know, lower processing needs games, you probably don't need that expensive of a computer. Is it good to have a webcam for a gaming channel? Yeah, sure. Totally use a webcam. Because again, if you're just that little square in the corner, you know, it'll look totally fine, even if it's a lower resolution coming from a webcam. So totally fine to use a webcam if you're, you know, just starting out a gaming channel. Let's see. Young World Filmmaking. I only have 43 subs and I am not growing. So there's probably a few things you could potentially do. Oh, sorry, your comment was hidden there for a second. And the one thing, and I'm sure this is going to be the case here as I do this, and keep in mind, I'm not going to pull up everyone's channel here. But I am just kind of curious what kind of stuff you've uploaded here. So a lot of different shorts content that you've got on there. Me gaming on a Friday with my online friends. Okay, so that was a video from 4 months ago. Why would we care that you're gaming with your friends? Or why would we care how I shoot in-camera transitions? Like that doesn't add value to me. I don't care how you do it. It doesn't share benefits to me. and maybe that's kind of a trend with your content here. I do like this 4 gimbal moves for epic shots, but for that video, you're not even showing a gimbal in the shot, so it doesn't look like it's a gimbal video. But maybe come back for the roast. So the channel reviews where we can go a little more in depth, as I don't really look at channels elsewhere. But for sure, I would definitely niche down a bit, because you're talking about getting your first 1K subscribers as a filmmaker, yet you're in my live chat telling me that you're stuck at 43 subscribers and not growing, which is very contradictory. But yeah, probably the simplest route. Go to our YouTube growth playlist. If you go to my channel, go over the playlist. There's an entire playlist covering YouTube growth content, not from just, from me, from Daryl Eves, from Tim Schmoyer. I believe also have Roberto Blake in there. Whole bunch of content to get you started on different things you can do to improve your channel. But also niching down is probably the main thing, because it looks like you're kind of all over the place a bit. Let's see. What is the best free thumbnail app? Thanks for helping my channel grow. You're welcome, Addison. The best free thumbnail app, I would probably say Canva and Fonto. Let me see if I can write out both of those, and then just add the banner here. So Canva and Fonto, that's how they're both spelled, both on iPhone and Android. Great free thumbnail design apps. Maybe just screenshot that, because Fonto is kind of a weird word. But use those two. Those are great free thumbnail editors. I also just did a video, I want to say a few weeks ago, on how to make thumbnails for free, how to make high quality thumbnails for free. So check that video out too. I'll actually kind of walk you through, making free thumbnails step by step. So definitely check that out as well, because then you'll see how I kind of make thumbnails within those apps. I made a mistake with my soundboard. Why is that? It's I don't know what you mean. Am I playing sound right now? I hope not. No, I don't think so. I had these headphones here, so I'd be able to hear the soundbar. I better keep one of these in case I accidentally do start playing stuff. Let me know if I accidentally played stuff, because you said I made a mistake with my soundboard, but I don't think I did. Hey, we got Starika in here. Nice to see you. It's nice when you come by every single time. I appreciate that. Let's see. Oh man, I got kind of thrown off a bit. Let's see. Is it best to make YouTube shorts to promote your channel? Yes, I think that'd be totally fine. I will say shorts are kind of weird right now. They're kind of like all over the place at the moment. And YouTube's trying to figure out how that algorithm's going to work. But I have seen people have huge success with posting shorts and long form content on their channel to get people over. So yes, I think that's totally a good way to promote your channel. Is it okay to have 100K views on some videos with 1K subs? Yes, I think that is fine. Actually, no, that's perfectly normal. Well, depending where all those subscribers came from. For example, every 100,000 views I get 1,000 subscribers. So every 100K views I get 1,000 subscribers. So depending where those 1K come from, that could be totally fine. But then again, some niches, some people subscribe more than others per, a certain amount of views. And sometimes depending on that video, people are just there for the content and leave. But I think it's totally fine. But maybe would probably be a good idea. Just try and take a look and see if there's anything you could do within that video that doesn't cause people to leave, but can still encourage people to subscribe. So, example being, don't just say, please subscribe at the beginning of the video, but maybe like midway through the end, let people know that this is my niche. This is my value proposition. This is why you should subscribe to my channel. And that might increase the amount of subscribers you get per views because you're making that call to action in the middle or end of your video. So hopefully that helps, but I wouldn't be too concerned about it. The fact that you're getting 100,000 views, kudos to you, sir. That's awesome. All right, 8:45. We're in 45 minutes. Is text good? Yes and no. I guess in terms of thumbnails, text can be good or bad. You want to kind of keep it brief. As far as videos go, text is great. Having text on screen, whether that's captions or whether that's, you're making different points on something, having text up on the screen can help, increase engagement. Some people are more reader types than others. And some people are more just visual and less reading. So by catering to both of those, it kind of wins. I'm a subtitles guy. I love subtitles on when I watch movies or shows and things like that. Some people aren't and they hate it and they just want the visual experience. So having text can kind of capitalize on both of those. A roast, love it. Yes, it should be a lot of fun. I will go hard on people, but I also will, try to be kind at the same time. It's a hard balance. I don't want to discourage people, but at the same time, I want to have a lot of fun roasting people. I can let out my frustrations, I guess. One of these times I'm going to be making here are 20 things to do to optimize your YouTube channel. So it's like this, and then, someone can kind of go through that checklist and be like, have I done this? Have I done this? Have I done this? Have I done this? And get all those right things into place. Because I think, some people have the right things and then they're missing just a few others where if they can just connect those dots, it's just going to be a very well optimized channel that'll, encourage people to subscribe, encourage people to watch more of your content, encourage them to just start clicking on your videos, different things like that. But should be a fun time next week, Saturday, because we do these every single Saturday. Mr. K says, should we make a shirt for a channel that says niche down? We could totally do that. Once I get my merch shop set up, which I am working on, who knows, we might come out with a shirt that says niche down. You should have a set posting schedule. I'm guessing that's I don't know why I was so confused by that for a second. Should you have a set posting schedule? It's up to you. For example, this live stream is set Saturday nights. And I try to let, I put it in the title, Saturday Creator Hangout to try and let you guys know every Saturday I'm going to be here. So don't miss it. I don't always post my regular video content on a set schedule. I kind of upload it whenever. But it can have an added benefit where people will be like, I remember back in the day, okay, this is going back a long time ago. I'm about to date myself here. Back in like 2010, 2011, when Smosh was one of the bigger channels and they were like leading YouTube, I knew they posted Fridays at 7 p.m. And believe it or not, I still remember that. They posted Fridays at 7 p.m. And so at like 6:59, I'm refreshing to see their newest skit. And then the newest skit comes out, and you're back in that day, the views stopped at like 301 or 302. So you'd be like the early squad watching their content. But by having that set schedule, I knew every single Friday at 7, I would watch their content and I would be there. And so having that could be really beneficial to your channel because it's like, oh, hey, look, it's Friday. Hey, I know that Activities with Addison is going to be posting some new content. And I want to be there for it. So it could totally help you and help your community know to always log on, be there when that new content comes on. But it's also not required because I don't do it. I know other people don't do it. So, totally up to you, but, could have some benefits for your channel. All right, need some water. Just realized I've been with Collins. It is just Colin. There's no S. There's no S at the end of Colin. There's no S at the end of Michael. I'm so many people say Collins Michael, Michael Collins, Colin Michaels, just Colin Michael. But just realized I've been with Colin since he posted VN tutorials. Crazy how time passed. You helped me with my editing growth and pushed me to this. That is awesome. Yeah, and VN goes back a while. I haven't made a VN tutorial. I need to make like an updated one pretty soon here and cover some more VN kind of stuff. But, that's awesome. I love it when I hear you guys come back from older videos that I've done on my channel. And also, hi, Sean. Thanks for coming into the stream. Nice to see you. We got End Cage, the Cage of End in the live chat. How are you, sir? Nice to see you. Let's see. By the way, Collins, is it okay to do animation gaming tutorials and digital art tutorial in the same channel? I'm going to say no. Reason being, if you are in too many different niches, because this is essentially how YouTube works. People come to YouTube and YouTube recommends content, for a number of reasons based on what they've watched, what they didn't watch, different things like that. But overall, what YouTube's looking at when they do recommend content out there is, were certain viewers satisfied with this video who have certain viewer habits? And then based on that, they recommend it to more people, a part of that same viewing group. So if someone watches a COD Mobile video, because you are into COD Mobile gaming, someone watches a COD Mobile video, and then along the suggested bar are going to be videos that YouTube knows satisfied other COD Mobile viewers on YouTube. So it'll be like, oh, here's some other suggestions. When you have all these different niches on your same channel, it's harder for YouTube to recommend content, because the person who came to watch COD Mobile didn't come to watch an animation video or a digital art tutorial. Those are three different audiences. And so it causes a lot of problems with, how YouTube's going to like recommend your content out. So the best plan is to stay niche down one area. If you have other interests, just start different channels and you can post to them. You don't have to post every single week. I know, man, running 3 channels is a lot of content, but in the long term, it's gonna make more sense, because then when people subscribe to your channel or they watch one of your videos, YouTube can suggest your other videos because they're, targeted towards the same audience. So apparently if I slide down on my MacBook, it takes me out of the studio. So that wasn't good. Hope my audio is still going fine. Looks like we're going good. Don't slide down on your MacBook within StreamYard. It'll cause issues. Well, where was I? I got kicked out of my own live stream, people. That's not good. But ultimately, yeah, just keep those separate. Makes things a whole lot easier, would be the summed up version. Just so I stop ranting. And yes, let's smash that like button. Last week, we only got to we finished the live stream at 48 likes. We were 2 likes off from 50. I remember last stream, I was like, let's get us to 50 likes. And we failed. We failed. That calls for the soundboard. Because I added a boo sound. I think I just click B on my keyboard and it'll start booing. Let's see. Oh, how did we do it? How did we not maintain it? So In that case, let's make sure we are smashing that like button. Let's get this stream to 50 likes. I don't know if we're there yet, but don't let me play that boo sound again. I hope my audio is back now again. I think that was back when I lost it, but let me know, Mr. K, if it's still bad. But hello, yes, let's get this to 50 likes. I don't want to hear the booing again. Oh, was it that loud? Dang, do I need to turn it down? I'm still trying to figure out the soundboard stuff, so I'll turn it down in the future. I have it at 80%, but now I'll turn it down to 50. I hit 50 likes. There we go. We are at 56 now. That is awesome. If I had a clap sound, but here, we'll do our air horn here. Let's go. Hopefully that was a little bit quieter. I turned the volume down to 50%. So hopefully that was good. But woo, we did it. Let's go. Awesome. And yes, I did answer this question earlier. If you scroll back in the stream for when I had this pulled up on screen, I do talk about it. I don't know if you accidentally left the stream for a bit or not, but I did cover it. But cool. What happened? Yep, disappeared. Darn. Yeah, for some reason when I slid up, it just went away. Oh no. Reagan says, anybody else watch the vidIQ channel review live stream on Tuesday and Wednesday? I've been watching them and submitting my channel for years. I've never been reviewed. No. Something else you could do. StreamYard, the makers of my live streaming software, host monthly channel reviews where you can submit your channel to get reviewed. So definitely check that out too. There's a lot of other channels that do channel review things. I do it once a month. StreamYard does it once a month. So, try to get on those too, because they'll go over, get into some details as well. But yeah. All right, we're getting near the end of the stream, and we'll do our little music thing. Much better for the sound effects. Awesome. So that's good to know. That means when I do play music through Chrome, I'm going to put my volume at 70% when I play through Chrome. As for the headphone users out there, I'll have to mess around with that. Hey Colin, should I do animal shorts or animal videos? I think animal shorts would kill it. Mainly because, people love animals, and at least how I've seen shorts working, this has just been my experience. Don't take it my word for it, because shorts are always changing, but shorts seems to recommend similar content to similar viewers. I get a lot of business shorts and motivational shorts because that's the type of content I watch. So people who already like watching animal videos are probably getting animal shorts, and you can get in front of that audience. So definitely hop on shorts if you are in that animal content spot. One of those takes off, you get a whole bunch of subscribers over to your channel. This is a question that I have been on my mind before content creation. Do you get paid from copyright music in your video if monetized? No, you do not. Unless you're using, it has to be copyright free music in order to get paid. So what happens is when you put a song out, when you add music that's copyrighted, let's say the YMCA song you wanted to play during your video, and then basically whoever has ownership of that, their software automatically does a claim on your video, and then they get either all the ad revenue or half the ad revenue, something like that. But yes, you'll want to use copyright-free music, which is a great transition to our sponsors that we do have for this channel. One of them is Epidemic Sound here. That's where I get my music from when I play music for the dance parties that we do on our live streams, or just for my music in general, my tutorials. I'm using Epidemic Sound, and I don't get claims because it's licensed music to me. I can use it for YouTube, no claims whatsoever, and it's really high quality stuff. Obviously, we have other sponsors on here like StreamYard, Skillshare for learning things online, and it's all organized. You get a free 30-day trial, and then TubeBuddy, which is 50% off for channels under 1,000 subscribers to help you find what people are searching for on YouTube. All important things. But yes, that is what I use for my music. Just want to do a quick shout out to that. But that would be the easiest route. Because right now, there's sites out there for music that are like, this is copyright free music. And then you use it and then it's not copyright free music. So you want to make sure that you are getting it from a safe source. You could also use the YouTube audio library. That's another option as well, which would be safe because it's YouTube's audio library. But yes, that'd be my recommendations there. Oh, no, I just copy and pasted the wrong comment. No worries. Is it okay to make YouTube shorts and long form content at the same time? Yes. YouTube actually, I'm not sure if it was YouTube or one of the YouTube employees. They did a study basically on channels that only posted long form content and those who posted long form content along with short form content. And the channels that posted long form content with short form content grew faster and had better success on the platform. So definitely post both of them. I'll eventually be dropping some more shorts on this channel personally, but definitely do so. Is it quality or quantity? Yes, I believe the quantity leads to quality. If you are a brand new creator, you need to start practicing the skills of confidence on camera, on how to, hook an audience and get to the point and put valuable information together, or even maybe you're not in the tutorial space, entertaining people, being able to tell a story with a hook and the story elements where you have a goal that you want to achieve in whatever, game you're playing or entertainment wise. And there is conflict that's stopping you from achieving that goal. The whole story arc of, learning that. How do I tell a good story that hooks viewers in and gets them to watch my video till the end? Then you got to learn thumbnail design. You have to learn copywriting, which is AKA persuasive titles, all these different things. And the best way to do that is quantity, because now you are using those skills either every single day, every other day, 2 to 3 times a week. The more you have time to practice those skills and improve on them, the better chance you have. Don't do quantity as in just upload the same video multiple times or really simple clips where you're not even learning anything. Then quantity is going to fail. But when you are learning skills and you're learning how to improve and you're like, oh, I can see that, I did a really bad job on my hook. I need to make a better hook than that. Now I'm improving. I'm practicing those skills. So I believe in quantity. I believe it leads to quality, and potentially once you do get to quality content, you have the best of both worlds. You know how to make quality content and then be able to do it, at a quantity level where you just have the best of both worlds working for you. So that's my opinion on that. Work those skills, practice makes, not perfect, but, makes you better. So that's the most important part. We will get to the dancing, Annette. Don't worry. I got everything plugged in. Let's see. I always hear YouTubers saying subtitles. Can you explain what it is? Subtitles are like the letters that pop up as someone's speaking. When you watch a YouTube video, if you click on the settings, there's a captions button. You can turn that on and you'll kind of see how captions work or subtitles. How can I keep background sound out of my videos? By making the background sound go away. Also, depending what microphone you're using can help decrease that. Back a while ago, I actually featured in a microphone for an iPhone. I'll probably feature it again pretty soon. But it was so good at blocking out background noise that there were jackhammers going like maybe 30 feet away from the microphone and you couldn't hear them. It was that good at blocking out background noise. So your microphone can really help block out that noise, but ultimately making sure you're not in a noisy place is the best solution, because, microphones can only do so much. Hey, Colin, when does YouTube start paying you? YouTube starts paying once you're in their YouTube partner program, which you need to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Once you get both of those, you can start you can turn on ads on your videos or start receiving revenue from those ads. You can also open up a merch shop for free on your YouTube channel. You can also start selling through Shopify. You know, it basically opens up all the different monetization methods ish. The best way to start making money on YouTube would be to use things that you can just start right away, like affiliate marketing. You can technically start selling merch on YouTube for free right now by just putting links in your description. With affiliate marketing, you're teaming up with a company to send people to buy a product, and then you get paid a commission as a result, which is also another way to make money. You could sell a guide to someone. There's a lot of different routes you can go. If you check out the 13 YouTube side hustles I talked about previously, there's a lot of good information on there about monetizing your channel. But yeah, YouTube, 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours of watch time. Costume Queen, gotta go by. See you, Costume Queen. Your play button's gone. No, it isn't. It's right there. I got 2 right there. Those are my play buttons. There's in the background. Let's see. Catching up. Hey, yes, Reagan. Yes, that microphone. Yes, that's the microphone, that iRig mic. Awesome mic. What a great microphone. Only problem is now people laugh at me because I would always hold that microphone while I'm doing my videos, and they're like, "What are you doing? Are you a news reporter or something?" But man, it had such great audio. Still think it's a great microphone. But yes, that was that microphone. And it was still a good edit. I still appreciate you editing that video. It was awesome. All right, we are past the hour mark. And Animal Videos Kid birthday was last Sunday, I believe, sir. Is that correct? I'm not sure. But because this is the end of the stream, we're gonna have a music party to shut this out. I'm also out of water, so I also want to just shut it out because of that. But thank you everyone for joining this live stream. If you want to hang out for the music, totally do so. Should be a fun time. Hopefully this doesn't blare your ears out, but should be good. So anyways, thank you everyone for joining. And let's go out with some jams here. Memory of you just come running by. Come running by. You just come running by. You just come running by. All right. Yeah.
Maybe it's a new
This is my
beginning.
favorite 80s song.
Maybe it's the start of where it ends. I know, I know. It comes down to all or nothing. This time it's for real, we can't pretend. You know, they're closing in, and I don't wanna miss a shot. Adrenaline, so give it everything that you got. Don't stop. In your eyes, I see a fire lighting up as we're getting away. There's no going back, and I'm loving the taste of where you go. I follow when I give it up, never hitting the brakes. There's no going back, and I'm loving the chase. When I give it up, never hitting the brakes. There's no going back, and I'm loving the chase.
I ran up a check, I might do it again. Enemies close, have me thinking they're friends. 10 toes down, I'll be free until the end. Crib outside the city, I don't feel safe in my hands. Took so many years, I'm just waiting for the wins. I'm in debt to no one but the one who took my sins. I do it for real, there's no reason to pretend. If I do it once, I do it again. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what, add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what, add it up, told her if it's all me, everything is on me.
Thank you for joining the live stream. We'll see you all next week for Channel Roasts.